Hello friends, I hope you are doing regular practice and a variety of questions at home. So this is part 2 video of fractions and decimals in which we are going to solve every question of exercise 2.2 and the related concepts we are going to discuss. In my part 1 video, I have discussed about the all questions of exercise 2.1 of this chapter, fractions and decimals and the related concepts. The link you will get in the description box given below. So now let us begin with the various concepts which we are going to do in this video, and that is the very first one, multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. We are going to get to know how to do it. And then fraction as an operator of. What is the meaning of in case of mathematics when you are doing multiplications of numbers, right? Now next third part is we are going to do solution of the NCERT exercise 2.2. Every question I'm going to explain or discuss in detail, so you can have the better understanding of all the questions and their solutions. The very first topic is here, multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. So we need to know that multiplication is the required mathematical operation when there is multiple addition of the same value. So suppose that if you are going to add 3 again and again, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, this is 10 times. So this is very tiring and time consuming job having the addition of the same number again and again. So what we do, we introduce the concept of multiplication here just to avoid the time consuming and tiring work of addition of the same number again and again, and the concept of multiplication arises here. So you can see 1 by 4 1/4, that is the fraction over here, proper fraction 1 by 4, then again plus 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So the same value is being added 3 times. So this is what the addition is being done 3 times with the same value. So what we do, in place of adding the same fraction again and again, we take 3 as a whole number and it becomes 3 times the same value. So if you multiply 3 with 1 upon 4, the result is 3 by 4, and you add 1 by 4, writing it 3 times, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, the result is 3 by 4. So we understand here the multiplication is the advanced operation as compared to addition. So addition, whenever you do the numbers, it's time consuming for the larger values and the larger numbers and same values, adding it again and again. So this is what you understand from this slide here, and this concept of addition of the same number. Now next we have the multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. So whenever we multiply a fraction with a whole number, so we simply multiply it with the numerator and it becomes 7 one times here, 7 by 4, and we convert the improper fraction in mixed fraction. So if you divide 7 by 4, so you get quotient as 1 and remainder as 3 and divider is 4. So here we have 1 3 by 4 as the result, which is a mixed fraction. Again you can see here there are 3 figures. Here we had the 7 figures. So you can see here the 4 figures together make a complete whole circle. So we have got 1 as a whole number, and then rest of the 3 figures make 3/4, so 3 upon 4. This is what the result from the pictorial depiction we can understand. Here we have the 3 different circles, and each part is representing 2 upon 5. So 2 parts are selected among all the 5 equal parts, and it's 3 times. So 3 times 2 upon 5. So 2 upon 5 3 times become 6 upon 5, and we convert the given improper fraction into mixed fraction again, and that is 1 by 5. The concept is same. So whenever we are going to multiply a whole number with a proper fraction or an improper fraction, so we multiply the number with the numerator of the fraction, keeping the denominator same. This is what the basic concept whenever we are going to multiply the fraction with a whole number. Next we have fraction as an operator of. So what is the meaning of here? Suppose that we have here various examples. 1 by 2 of half of 10 kilometer. So 1 by 2 into 10 kilometer. so it becomes 10 by 2 upon 5 kilometers. So literally the meaning of off is multiplication in case of mathematical operations if you are using it. Similarly, 2 by 3 of rupees 9, so 2/3 into 9, it becomes 2 9 times 18 upon 3, and the result is rupees 6. There is another way you can cancel 3 and 9 by the number. Their HCF is 3 here. Highest common factor between 3 and 9 is 3. So 3 1 times and 9 3 times, then it becomes 2 3 times 6. So that is another way of doing it, but you should first multiply it with numerator and then divide it by the denominator, and you will get the result, that is rupees 6 here in this case. 2/5 of 100 kilogram, so we have converted off into multiplication sign and then multiplied it with 2, so 100 2 times become 200 and then divided by 5, so it's 40 kilograms. So you can understand the meaning of off here in case of the fraction as an operator of. What does it mean? Now next we have here NCERT exercise 2.2. so the very first question is saying that which of the following drawings A to D show 2 times 1 by 5, 2 times 1 by 2, and 3 times 2 by 3, and 3 times 1 by 4. So 2 times 1 by 5 means one part is shaded here out of 5 equal parts. So we see that it is the D part where 1 is shaded here. This is the shaded part, and there are 2 circles over here. So we have the 2 circles, so it becomes 2 times 1 by 5. So the answer for the very first part is D. And why the answer is D, you can understand from it the fraction itself, 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 5, one part is shaded here. Similarly in the second part also 2 times half, so 2 equal parts and one part is selected or shaded here, that is the answer B here. We have the 2 hole, and in each hole we have one shaded part, so 1 by 2 2 times. For the third part again similarly as we have done the first and second, we need to understand 2/3 and 3 times, so 3 holes are there, and then 2/3 means 2 shaded parts are there among 3 parts, right? So here we have 3 times 2 by 3. Now fourth part also we have 3 times 1 by 4, so you can have the answer C for this. So we have the 3 whole figures, and then we have 1/4 in each part, so 3 times 1 by 4. So answer for the fourth part is C here. So basically you need to focus on the given fraction and which part is shaded here or selected here. You need to identify that. So that is what the basic concept you need to understand in this question number 1. Question number 2 now. Some pictures A to C are given below. Tell which of them show. The first part is 3 into 1 by 5. The second part is 2 times 1 upon 3, and the result is 2 by 3. Then third part is here 3 times 3 by 4, and the result is 2 1 by 4. So we need to understand the very first 3 times 1 by 5 means 1/5. 1 is shaded, selected among 5 equal parts, and that is 3 times. So here we see that answer C for the first part. Why answer C? Because you have the 5 equal parts in each hole, and there are 3 holes here, 3 whole figures we have. So 3 times 1 by 5, so C part is the correct answer. For the second part we have 2 times 1/3, so answer is A here because we have 2 whole and then 1/3. So out of 3, 1 is selected, and similarly for the third part also. Again you need to emphasize on, you need to focus on the given fraction here and the whole number, and you need to compare the given pictures, how many pictures are there, how many whole pictures are there, just to understand the given holes in your question parts 3, 2 and 3 here. Question number 3, multiply and reduce to lowest form and convert into a mixed fraction. So we need to multiply here, so we know that whole number is multiplied with numerator, so it becomes 21 here, 7 3 times 21 upon 5, and then we convert it into mixed fraction, so 5 4 times become 20, and the remainder is 1 here, so 4 1 by 5 is the value that we have got as the mixed fraction and the result. So all the parts are done in the similar way, so you can explore and understand and you can solve it by your own in your copy. Now next we have question number 4 here. The first part is saying that half of the circles in box A, and the second 2/3 of the triangles in box B, and 3/5 of the squares in box C. So we have to shade all the given parts here. So half of the circles in box A, so here we have total number of circles, that is 12 circles. So half of 12 becomes 6. So we have to shade the 6 circles in part A. Similarly, in 2/3 of the triangular box that is given in part B of this second part of the question is saying here. So this is what 2/3 of 9 becomes 6, and we have shaded the 6 triangles. Now 3/5 of the squares in box C. So total number of boxes we have here 15, and 3/5 of the 15 we have 9. So we have shaded here 9 boxes among all the 15 given boxes here in third part. So the concept of fraction and identifying and taking off the operation of here multiplication, we need to understand again. The operator of in mathematics stands for multiplication. That is what you need to understand in this question again. So this is now question number 5. What you need to do, you need to find out first part. A part is half of 24 and 46. So half of 24, again multiply half 1/2 with 24, and 24 one times become 24, and then divided by 2 it becomes 12. Similarly, in all the parts we have to do the multiplication, and in place of we need to use the multiplication sign, and you can see the results written here. You can solve or practice or you revise all these answers. Now we have question number 6. Multiply and express as mixed fraction. So you need to first multiply the given values. 3 times 5 1/5. So first we will convert mixed fraction. So mixed fraction we have to convert it into improper fraction. So it becomes 5 plus 1/5, 5 as a whole and 1/5 as a proper fraction. So it becomes 3 times 25 plus 1/5. So you need to take the LCM and addition of fraction that we have discussed in previous video, part 1 video, how to get 25 plus 1/5 here. So it becomes 26/5. 26 3 times becomes 78, and then divided by 5. So we have to convert this 78/5 into mixed fraction, and that we get the 15 3/5. So this is your answer, 15 3/5 as the result in mixed fraction. Similarly, B and C part are to be done. You need to multiply, then separate the mixed fraction as a whole and plus proper fraction, then add them to get the improper fraction, and then multiply it. So here we have the question number 7, and question number 7, first A part is here, half of first 2 3/4 and then second 4 2/9. So again the of operation is to be converted into multiplication sign. So half of 2 3/4 means half into 2 plus 3/4. This is the mixed fraction which is to be converted into improper fraction again. So it becomes 8 plus 3/4, and the 11/4 is to be multiplied with 1/2, and the answer is 11/8. The second part of this A part, we have the same process to follow. We need to convert the of sign into multiplication, and we have to continue with the conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction, and then we have to multiply it. So we see that the answer is 19/9. So this is now we need to understand the multiplication of a proper fraction with a mixed fraction, and how to do that in various steps and multiple steps. So each step is to be written and to be followed, so that you can have the good score for your solution in your exams. Now next we have the question number 8. So here Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2/5 of the water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. How much water did Vidya drink? What fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? So the very first part, water consumed by Vidya. Water consumed by Vidya is 2 by 5 of the 5 liter. So total number of liters of water we have 5, and the water consumed by Vidya is 2 by 5 here. So 2 by 5 of 5, we get 5 cancelling here each other, then 2 liters. So number of liters of water, that is 2, consumed by Vidya. Now fraction of the total quantity of water Pratap consumed. So so you subtract the given fraction consumed by Vidya from 1, and then what you will, the result will be there. You will get the answer for that, for Pratap. So here 1 minus 2 upon 5, if you do the subtraction here, so it becomes 5 minus 2 upon 5, and the answer is here 3 upon 5. So this is what we understand here. So 3 upon 5 is the fraction of water taken by or consumed by Pratap. That is what the second part of the question is asking to you. So in number of liters, if we talk about how many liters of water Pratap drank, so he got 3 liters of water. So this is what the end of the question here for exercise 2.2. I hope you understood each question and its explanation very well. You can see the video again to have the better understanding. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you. Practice leads a person towards perfection. So if you keep practicing in mathematics, constant effort, if you put in regular practice and variety of questions you are doing, so you can have the better score and full out of full in mathematics. So it's all about practice. Thank you. Thank you for watching.